everyone, welcome back to my channel. Herrera here. I hope that you're all well. Today, we leave behind the territory of mini marathons. This is a full-on Junho marathon, 10 different performances. To find out what I'm including in this, please have a look at the description below. The final video that I'm including in this will be blocked, so I will cut it, edit it, and give you a link in the description below so you can watch that on my Google Drive. I am so excited to get stuck into this. This is very much deserved for both of us. For me, because I am in this hole, and for you, because you have made my videos reach like 20k. I think the first one is at 20k, and the second one's at like 13 or something. I can't quite remember, but I'm super excited. I can't even name you what is in this reaction video because there are so many different things in this, but I think all of these are live performances, some with subs, some without. A variety of different songs taken from a variety of different places, because I've scrolled through all of the comments that you left me on my YouTube videos, but also I asked again on Twitter and you replied to me there too. So this is a variety of lots of different stuff, and I'm super excited to get going. Some of these I've heard before, some of these are brand new. So yeah, let's get stuck in. This man is just HD, isn't he? Power in that hand. Oh my god. His stage presence is fire, like each and every little movement. Like, look at him, he's only just stood there, but I feel that. Look at this outfit as well. I love it when concerts have live bands. Everything feels completely different. The lighting, the staging, the costumes, the atmosphere. I think if you have not watched him live in concert, then you're really missing out. Such a groove, this song. He is such an actor, isn't he? Because he's on stage, he doesn't really need to do these facial expressions. The people that are there won't really see that, but he still does them anyway. He's so intense. Like, that use of eye contact, that's like my most favorite thing that anybody does ever. Like, making eye contact and not making eye contact is so damn powerful. Like, he borderline flirts with himself. Like, this is the level, right? Can he have an English song? Does he have an English song? Strut. The audacity. So, question, has he always been this confident? Because this is not a level of confidence that I just don't think you develop that over years. This is from the very beginning, like as a child, being overly confident, like not worried about what you look like, and really going for every opportunity, like getting stuck into anything, whether that's sports, music, just doing it all and trying to be an all rounder. Like that's the feel that I get from him. And I think that as much as I badmouth the company and as much as the negativity that I hear about that company, I think that those early days, he was surrounded by a group of people that really just allowed him to flourish. And that's where that confidence comes from. He always knows where the camera is. He performs in the way that, like, he makes you want to have more of him. Like, even this is not enough. I absolutely love these delicate movements. So, a question for all of you that have been with him throughout like his time, when he suddenly like caught everyone's attention, you know, when he went viral, like how did that make you feel? Were you all a bit like, thank goodness, like we have been waiting for 2 p.m. to get some attention? Like, how did you feel? How did that make you feel? Because looking at him, you can see like he's an absolute diamond. And how did anyone ever glaze over him? But I know that I'm also guilty of that because in the beginning, in the early days of me exploring 2 p.m., I kind of glazed over him too. But yeah, I'm just really interested to hear from you. So please do tell me like how that whole process was for you. And yeah, like obviously he is incredibly popular and he brings a lot of people to 2 p.m. The level of sexiness is about to go up, isn't it? I can feel it. He's so great at singing live. This is a very like early 2000s sounding R&B kind of song. Swear that Japanese people prefer this kind of music, don't they? Because I feel like a lot of artists have songs like this in Japanese rather than in Korean. I love to see him dance with girls. He is quite sexual, isn't he? So that tension between him and the female dancers is so nice to see. Because I do feel like 2PM they are beastly, aren't they? They have that masculine energy, and that kind of breaks it down when he does solos like this. He gets a little bit more sensual. He's not so sensual in the 2PM sexy songs, I think. He's quite strong. I mean, these movements. Oh. Please listen to that voice. He is so sexy. Oh, imagine not knowing what he looks like and just listening to this song. Like, imagine then switching this on and the treat that you would be in for. Because not only is that voice really sensual and sexy anyway, but like that face, oh. And the way that he moves as well. Does he need to breathe like that? Is that really necessary? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can be sexy and sensual and raunchy without taking any item of clothing off, with having your buttons done right the way up to there and having your shirt all the way to there, not exposing in any way. Like you couldn't even see him with the lighting on the stage, really. It was just kind of like a silhouette. And the movements weren't even that overly sexual. But the overall feel of that, it was so like, just wow, wasn't it? Ugh. I really love these like subtle movements that he does. It's just the finishing of his steps that make his dance so special. I'll say one thing about him. He's mysterious in the sense that I don't really know like what he likes to do. He does a lot of sexy stuff. He does a little bit of rapping here and there. He can do like those rock ballads. He does a little bit of everything, but I don't really know where he sits in any of it, you know? Like he's quite good at like adapting himself to all of these different scenarios and characters. But like what is he like himself? Because he is so good looking. He is sexy, and people must drool on him a lot. But the clips of him in real life that I've seen, he's so smiley, so cute, fun, high energy, just really boisterous. That it makes me think like the kind of frame of mind that he has to get himself into before he goes on and performs stuff like this. That's a real process, isn't it? That's like a true performer. So like, what kind of stuff does he like to perform? Where is the real Junho in all of this? I have to say that for him, I definitely prefer him when he's wearing this microphone. Because when he's hidden behind a microphone, it's just not fair. Oh. Don't touch him. He's so graceful in his movements, isn't he? It's kind of like all in the head and the neck and the shoulders. Like, I think he'd make a great ballroom dancer. Oh. Oh. Talking about his range, I really want him to kind of go into that electric guitar sound. Like, I don't know why I feel like he could do it, like really get up there in the high notes. Go into a scream. I bet he could do it. Is there any song that kind of displays his vocals to that extreme? Oh, nice. Oh, wow, this lighting. Being a very theatrical person, I really appreciate when an artist goes to this extent to make their stages look so pretty and so different. I bet that no song of his is performed the same twice. Like, he changes it up every single time. But look at the artistry here. This is so nice. This is like a real eye for a detail. I love this. Ugh. So clever. So this is Perfume, Chansung's Perfume, not to be confused with 2PM's Perfume. And I can already tell you that I am going to absolutely love this. What is wrong with this man? Is there something that he is not good at? I'd kind of appreciate it if he tried to be bad at something at least. I was just saying about him dancing with a female. That energy is beautiful. Because he's strong, he's masculine, yet he's really gentle. The only thing I can't remember off the top of my head is if this is the same choreography that Chansung does, or if this is fresh. I wouldn't be surprised if it was fresh, just because it's Junho. But I really can't tell you if it is. Swear to you, no other idols do dances like this in their concerts. People would walk out. It is not their cup of tea. 2PM speak to so many different sides of me, like that musical theatre kind of style, showiness, cabaret style, that typical boy band sound. So elegant. See, he has such a core strength, doesn't he, when he moves, that he can actually just rely on that. He's got a great level of fitness, core strength, and then those beautiful arms and legs that I always talk about. Even his hand is acting right now. He has that added bonus, right? Of being an actor. I feel like when you're a great actor and you have a rhythm, it makes you an even better dancer. Now, he was doing all of that dancing with his in-earing and his mic pack on, which can't have been comfortable, especially with all of the floor work he did, the lifts, hands everywhere. And that was quite a strenuous piece of choreography. And he sings like it's nothing. I remember it now. This is the same man that at one point doubted his own talents. I am just like, how did that even happen? It's sad, isn't it, that other people can make you feel that way, because there's nothing wrong with him. It's just that people hadn't noticed. And clearly now is his time. His star is shining so bright right now, and I wish him all of the opportunities in the entire world, because he deserves so even more success than he has achieved so far. And the thing is, he won't get it on a plate. He will work really hard for it. He will challenge himself. we know that, right? Because he's always done that. That is in his blood. He doesn't just take things for granted. He will always go that step further. And you will always be able to see the effort that he has put into it. And he will also enjoy the process as well. I just have so much admiration for him as an artist. He's a young guy and he's made it big through his hard work, determination, and by not giving up. What a wonderful story he has to tell. I can really feel the difference between his version and Chansung's now, because Chansung is a lot more nasal. He has a lot more power up in that higher range. Junho is overall very strong. You can hear the difference between both of them delivering the same thing. I love this. Why not perform the same song? Why not perform each other's songs? I love this. And I've not necessarily seen other groups do this. Such a nice song, isn't it? See, this is one of those songs that I'd forgotten about because I'm pretty sure it's not available on Spotify. I must have looked. The kind of performer that he is, he really makes you greedy because no one out there is doing performances like this. I almost don't want it to end there. I want him to now go into like a dramatic acting piece, like to really give us a full flavor. That's how greedy I get when he starts performing, when he gets into the zone. Yeah, a really wonderful song, and actually that really made me appreciate Chansung as well. I will definitely go back and watch Chansung's performance of it because, yeah, this is a great song and a great combo too. I'm so annoyed that I can't understand Korean because, yeah, I shouldn't go around expecting for everything to have subs. And I just think I'm lucky where I can find it because a lot of these I'm finding do not have English subtitles. And of course, I'll go away and I'll have a look at the lyrics, but it's not quite the same. It's kind of disjointed, isn't it? Do I need to learn Korean for Junho? I think so. This is a great tempo and a great sound for him because it's quite up there, it's quite filled, it's loud, just as loud as his voice. Nice. Oh, he's angry. I don't really think I've seen him perform like that. Like, maybe not in a while anyway, but with his nose all scrunched up, he's getting fiery, and I really like that. He just said. Oh. This is a really different sound. This is so far away from 2 p.m. Will he ever be tired? Does this man ever get tired? Does he sleep? Like, he is just full on energy. Like, there is nothing that he can't sing, nothing that he can't do, nothing that will make him be out of breath. I think like his concerts must be like 12 hours long and you would just never be tired. Really weird thought I just had there. So when they had their solo concerts, I'm new to K-pop, just in case you don't know. When they have their solo concerts, do they have the lights? Do the fans, do hottest, have the light sticks for 2 p.m. at the solo concerts as well? Like, or is it known for solos to have their own? Like, I can kind of answer my own question. But I'm thinking like he's uber popular. Does he have his own light stick? Is my question. Yes, give us that.
Oh no, no. How could you? How could you? Oh no. どうしてできるの？君だけを見てたのに Baby Baby 戻れないよただこのまま
He does all of these tricks that are from the greats, and I really, really love them. And I love that I noticed them too. So him dropping to his knees, him almost not even singing, not singing prettily, him getting really emotional, using that acting aspect in the performances, him when he just lays flat on the ground, the music stops and the fans chant, and then he brings the energy up, and suddenly he gets up, and the music just like roars and burns the place down. All of these tricks, they are fantastic. They make him unique. Not many other people around are doing this, right? So for him to have clocked onto this, I wonder who his influences are in the music world, because that's obviously something he's picked up on and then something he's recreating. I really like it. Oh, this is beautiful. That was such a killer song and a killer performance. I love that dance bit. You know what? I would love for him to try ballet dancing. I think that he has such a great strength, such a great elegance to him. And it might push him a little bit. I don't think that he maybe has the correct build for ballet dancing. However, I think he will kill it. We know he will. He will work 24/7 to ensure that he kills that. But I can just feel it, like that power. And I want him to like, this is what I mean. I get greedy because he does push himself so much, because he tries so many different things, and because he excels at all of them. I want him to do more. I get really greedy. I'm like, do this. And actually, I don't see myself pushing other artists to do that. That is a real special aspect of Junho. Not only does he push himself, but his fans push him too. And he listens. I get the feeling that he really listens to what people say. He takes on feedback. He takes on feedback really well. Had he have been one of those people that didn't take on feedback, he probably would have been nowhere today. He doesn't take things personally. What a great attitude this man has. That's the thing. That's what makes you successful. Not only just the talent, not only those opportunities that come your way, but making the best of any situation and just keep on going. Honestly, he is not just an idol, he is somebody to be looked up at. I'm so proud of him. I get the feeling that Junho doesn't have that many Korean singles. He is just so popular in Japan that I guess a lot of his stuff is in Japanese. Does he have any Chinese songs? Or any other languages? Dude. If he does, I would have loved to have included that in this. Why are you so beautiful? Why? Someone answer me, why? You know me so well, don't you? Thank you to whoever recommended this, because you know I like that slidiness in his voice. And there's another song like it. Okay, it's less sensual at the moment, but it's still slidey. I still like it.
I hate the way you made me love you, yeah. Too late to tell you now, me mama. Kokoro no naka, kimi ga boku wo shimetsukeru yo. I can't help it, baby.
Oh, please. That transition. Weird thought, but I'd be intrigued to hear him like super young. Like, what's the oldest video of him that we have? I just want to hear him pre-puberty, basically, and see how his voice has changed, because he's got such a nice baritone sound there. But we know he can get right up there in the high notes too. He's got such a beautiful mix of everything. He's just perfect. For goodness sake, Junho, why are you so perfect? But yeah, the question being, like, I want to hear what he sounded like pre-puberty. Like, was he really sweet and high? Or has he always had that baritone in there? Why? Really, why? He could be a rapper, like full on. I wouldn't even need to hear anything else from him. I'd be like, yep, that guy's a rapper. And then suddenly I'd hear him sing and I'd be like, oh, okay, he's not a rapper. I like this middle place of like speaking, singing that he's going to. I think, again, the conclusion I'm getting to through this video and through all of the videos that I've done on Junho is that you can't box up his voice. He just isn't that particular type of a singer. He's very diverse in his sound, and he has that voice actor quality to him. And actually, what made me fall in love with him and his voice more was when I saw him act. I think that his speaking voice is so powerful. It is so strong, and it is a delight to listen to. It wasn't until I watched an entire series and then I came back to listening to him sing that I was like, oh, this man is gorgeous. So when I hear him change up his voice in songs, I really think like he could do so much more, couldn't he? Again, I want to push him. He could do voiceovers. He could be a voice actor. He's really good at manipulating his sound, isn't he? I like the coziness of this song. So like there's the fireplace, he's sat down, you can see the instruments being played as well, because they could have just been all blacked out. And his outfit as well kind of feels a little bit wintry. You can tell how much he loves performing. I bet like if he could stop doing everything else and just perform, he would do that. It's like what it means the most to him, doesn't it? More than anything else. Listen to that guitar. That is a really great song. The only thing is, all of these songs that I'm discovering, I know that none of these are going to be available for me to listen to on Spotify. He was in a real mood in that song as well. Again, no lyrics. I will go and have a look at the lyrics. But yeah, he was in a real particular mood, so I'm getting that sense that there was some sort of a loss going on, or some sort of an end of a relationship, for example. That was a really great song. I love the funkiness in the guitar, and I love how he was going between this rap, speaking, singing, and it was quite an understated song even. I really like that. Now, this song came up in a lot of recommendations, a lot. And this specific performance too. Gosh, this is so dark. Oh. Is he playing the piano? A real heartbreak song. This is the kind of song that I was really looking for from him, to see a little bit of him being raw, you know?
All my heart, I believe you. I will sing these songs for you. Never give up and fight for you. Oh, I believe you. I will always pray for you. You don't have to cry no more.
What did we do to deserve him? Honestly. What a beautiful wave of vocals we just received just there, and wave of emotion. Suddenly I felt really emotional listening to that. I felt that connection to him, you know? I love the simplicity of just his voice and the piano.
この目から光が消えた日も絶望に肩を落とした日も君のこと強く思えば耐えられた
The thing with this song is it really feels like an inner monologue. I really wish I could understand right now, but I feel like this is that moment in a movie where a character is really going through something, a change of some sort, and they need to kind of take a moment, and time is passing and they are changing and adapting. This feels like that moment for me.
そのすべて抱きしめよう
There's one thing I am noticing with his voice, getting a little bit technical here, is that because his voice is so strong, I love his falsetto, but he is, I think, generally speaking, he struggles to be gentle. Okay, because he is so strong, he is so clear. I've heard it in other songs, like maybe it's the emotion behind this song which is making it a little bit more clearer. Because I almost want him to like back off, but I am only saying this because I can't understand at the moment. Maybe that is not appropriate for the song and for the lyrics. But I want him to be a bit gentle, you know? But then I guess like in his personality, him being emotional and him being raw, maybe he isn't gentle when he's in that mode either, right? He's just harsh all the way around.
All my heart, I believe you. I will sing these songs for you. Never give up and fight for you. Oh,
Like I almost want him to get
I believe
emotional.
you. I will always pray for you. You don't have to cry no more.
That is so beautiful. I like how they're showing him on screen in black and white. Look at where he is. How dare you doubt yourself, Junho? It's so powerful, isn't it? I love that crackling sound.
窓に差し込む日揺れるカーテン風
This is something I'd expect from Junho.
滑らかなその曲線森の中へと誘われ気づけばここでさまよってる古典主義的魅惑の愛目が離せない届けてさえ Baby その肌その色どうなるのを待っとうの細部まで触れてみたい君自身がパーフェクトな素材 Maybe 柔らかなシルエット輝き放つクラッシャー君はトルソーそばにいたいよ世界に一つだけ Oh you were my dream
Structurally, this song is quite interesting. I love all of these drops. Is that what the actual track is like?
Maybe その肌その色どうなるのを待っとの細部まで触れてみたい君自身がパーフェクトな素材 Baby 柔らかなシルエット輝き放つクラッシャー君はトルソーそばにいたいよ世界に一つだけ Oh you are my dream
I love the structure of this song. It like kind of builds up. It goes bare, really almost like deadly silence, and then it builds up. It gets a little bit exciting, and then it does the same thing again. It drops you right the way down. Like what an interesting way of putting a song together. I'll be intrigued to hear if the actual track sounds like that too. Please, I love this jazziness, this cabaret feel. He's such a showman, isn't he? Interesting that the dance break was actually quite short. I was expecting it to be a lot longer than that, but it keeps the energy going. So yeah, why not just have it that short? Ugh, those drums. I think that listening to the track of that would never do that justice. Do you think? Am I right? Because I think that that has to be performed live. You have to have the full effect of that song. I think that, yeah, that is a real showy song, isn't it? Like it needs that whole showcase. So far, I've heard such a variety of songs from him. Like I still don't really know where he fits in. I feel like Believe maybe is with like the rawest I'm gonna get from all of these that I've chosen to include in this. But yeah, he's quite experimental, confident in a lot of different genres. Yeah, let's continue. I had to include this, didn't I? It's his song. And I love this song so much. I like the simplicity of this stage. The song doesn't need anything else. He's really taking it in, isn't he? He doesn't take anything for granted. I just didn't have it in me to pause that or to say anything. There's no judgment on that song. That song is absolutely beautiful. The lyrics of that song, the message of that song, it suddenly makes me realize how much I love 2PM and how this little baby right here is such an important part of 2PM and how I'm so proud of him and how I feel the need to gatekeep him and to protect him. I suddenly felt all motherly about him because I wish him all of the success, but I want him to stay happy and healthy and have a really good life. Like, I don't want him to have to struggle. Oh, it's just such a gorgeous song, isn't it? That was such a gorgeous performance. So tell me about that Did they guess him? Because I would never, even at this point, if I'd heard that, I would have maybe afterwards been like, of course it was Junho, but I don't think I would have ever guessed, especially with the gloves on. That was a beautiful performance. What a beautiful display of his vocal ability. I really like that. I hope he was able to pick up a few fans from there as well. He has this habit of picking up lots of people from lots of different places. What a wonderful journey we have been on together. I am still discovering and learning so much about him and loving him like even more. I just have so much respect. I think at the end of this video, I kind of want to round up and say I have so much respect for him, and he is somebody that I look up to now, I will tell you, because of his work ethic, more than anything, his grind, his sincerity towards his craft, and in my opinion, he is forever going to be one of those people that is never going to be truly appreciated in his time. Yes, he is popular. Yes, people know about him. But I think that there is nothing out there that really showcases him or sells him. I think you just can't. With that level of talent, you just can't. Okay? It's just never going to happen. It's going to need to be like him over years and years and years of doing lots of stuff that people will realize and be able to put together that full package of what he is. I think at this point, it's just tapping the surface. There's so much more that he can do. He is so young. Look at his baby face. As he grows, as he matures, as he ages, I think we are all in for one hell of a treat. And I know that he has aspirations to work in Hollywood, and I wish him all the best for that. However, I would hate for him to work in Hollywood and for him to become a token Asian actor, because that does happen to a lot of people. I think that he is doing fantastic in Korea and in Japan and in lots of other Asian countries. And do what you want to do. Live your life to the max. Do it for us. Do it for those that can't do it. Live your damn dreams, you know. But also demand the respect that you deserve. That is what I hope. What an amazing person he is. And I'm so grateful to have found him. And I am so grateful for 2 p.m. that they introduced me to this beauty. And I'm so grateful that he is a part of 2 p.m. Just goes round and round, doesn't it? It's a big circle of love. Thank you so much to all of you for those recommendations. I could not have put this together without you. And thank you so much for showing my videos so much love. It's not for me, it's for him. Honestly, I am just this middle person, and I feel that love that you have for him. I absorb some of that, and it feels so good. And I feel it for him too. I'm having so much fun. Will there be a fourth one? We'll see. Thank you so much for joining me for that. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to my channel for lots more content. Like the video if you liked it, of course. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.